with Scott, and today's Moraine Reads is about a topic, the topic of the Nation of Islam. As a kid growing up on the southeast side of Chicago, there has been no institution that has been more in my face, more prevalent in my life than the Nation of Islam. I've never been a member, but I grew up on the southeast side, currently living on the southeast side, literally 5 minutes away from Mosque Miriam, which is the national headquarters for the Nation of Islam. I've been surrounded by the Nation of Islam, surrounded by members of the Nation of Islam, surrounded by just the history of it. So I always was around it, always kind of knew of it. And as I got older, I studied the books and the texts around it. And no study of the Nation of Islam can begin without Elijah Muhammad's message to the black man. And this book is written in Elijah Muhammad's words. Elijah Muhammad was known as the messenger of Allah for the Nation of Islam. And he wrote this book as sort of like a book of instructions for men who not only were in the Nation of Islam, but subscribed to some of the more militant ideologies of the Nation of Islam. And it talks about a wide range of topics, from diet to fatherhood to community building, all of that. This is his most popular book, but not his only book. He also wrote How to Eat to Live, volumes 1 and 2, where he talks about the proper diet for Nation of Islam people and or members and people outside of the organization. Just ways to be or things to eat in order to be healthy. So these are very popular books from him. Also, The Supreme Wisdom, which talks about the things that many members or aspiring members sort of study to become members of the Nation of Islam or when they are in the organization itself. So this is a very, very important book regarding the organization. The first book-length study of the organization actually is a book entitled The Black Muslims in America by C. Eric Lincoln. This was the first, and it was published in the early 60s. C. Eric Lincoln was actually a doctoral student who wrote about the Nation of Islam for his dissertation. And he turned the dissertation into a book, and it really sparked, for those in the academic space, it sparked the first study or the first thought of the Nation of Islam in academia. My favorite book about the Nation of Islam is this biography of Elijah Muhammad. It's called An Original Man, and it's written by Claude Andrew Clegg. And it talks about not only Elijah's life from birth to death, but also the start of the Nation of Islam for Farad Muhammad, all the way up until right after Elijah Muhammad's death. Very good book, very, very easy to read and the most informative. The Nation of Islam Research Department also wrote 3 volumes of what's titled The Secret Relationship Between the Blacks and the Jews, and talking about the history of the relationship between these two nationalities and all of the implications that come with it. And many first-hand accounts. I have Little X. This is about a woman who grew up in the Nation of Islam, her first-hand account. 2 books written by Ava Muhammad. I have a lot of books on the Nation of Islam. It's just, it's unbelievable. But check these books out to learn more about the organization, or from a religious standpoint, a political standpoint, or a social standpoint. These books can just serve as a beginning, literally just a beginning. There's a lot of them, but this is just the beginning. So study these if you want to learn more about the organization.